Hi, I'm Joe Whitchurch. I've been thinking about Thanksgiving. Do you ever wonder, to whom do you give thanks? Or for what? And I was talking to my granddaughter the other day and she said something profound. I can't remember what it was, but I said, where did you learn that? Did you learn that in school? And she said, oh no, I've always known that. And I knew it was a multiplication table or something. Somebody had to teach her that, but she just always had known that. So I thought, well, if you already knew, then you probably don't need teachers or books, right? Because you already have the truth within you. And yet somehow we need to be thankful for the people that do teach us things and thankful for the ability to learn. But I know I could get her to give credit to something. It's not going to be to a teacher. It's not going to be to a mom or dad. She's going to say she Googled it. Or she asked Siri, come on, Grandpa, ask Siri. Or even ChatGPT. I get this from some of my staff colleagues. Look what I did on ChatGPT. ChatGPT did this for me. It reminds me of the old joke about the definition of a lecture. The definition of a lecture is where the notes go from the professor's notes to the student's notes without passing through the mind of either one. And it's kind of, you copy out your question, cut and paste, cut it into GPT. GPT gives you the answer. You don't have to think about it. It's already done. It's already packaged. You don't need to learn a thing. You just know how to do cut and paste. So who are we thankful for? I'm thankful for a lot of authors, a lot of people in the past. I'm thankful for the writing of C.S. Lewis, Francis Schaeffer, R.C. Sproul. My old pastor, Ken Meyer, LaRue Lindquist. A lot of people have had a lot of instruction, influence in my life. But are you thankful for being a sentient being, that you can actually think? Are you thankful for reason, that you know what the reason is for reason? Are you grateful for logic, that you're not always living and contradictions and stating contradictions that are self-refuting? I think rationality is something that we rarely give thanks for, but have you ever asked yourself the question, why is it important to know what is real? Why is it important to know how we know what we know through the senses, through reason, through special revelation? Why is it important to ask the question, how ought we to respond? This is called ethics in philosophy. I thank God for existence. And I think a lot of times we don't even thank God for this. I don't know if you can see my shirt here, but I thank God for science. It just says Yahweh, science. I give thanks for science. I give thanks for the universe, for the earth, for life, the complexity of life. I hope this Thanksgiving you'll give thanks for some of these things when you go around the table as well. Not just for mommy and daddy or for pumpkin pie, but for science, for historiography, for philosophy, for the ability to think and reason. You can lose your rationality. A lot of dementia, a lot of Alzheimer's, a lot of brain injuries and things like that. Makes you appreciate special revelation that we have in Scripture as well. So for this Thanksgiving, think about these things. Thanks for considering them today.